Welcome to today's headlines. Court halts hearing on Nnamdi. Court halts hearing on Nnamdi's trial. Listeners from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. Charge. At the court session on Tuesday, Mike Ozekome, Kanu's lead counsel, notified the trial court that his client had, on April 29, approached the Court of Appeal seeking to quash the remaining 7 counts. Ozekome told the court that Kanu filed a motion on May 19 to stay further proceedings in his trial, pending the outcome of his appeal. The defendant believes that the remaining 7 counts will also be struck out by the Court of Appeal and he will be accordingly discharged and acquitted, Ozekome said. My lord, the appeal marked CA APJCR 625-2022 has been duly entered and the record of proceedings transferred to the Court of Appeal. We have also filed a motion for accelerated hearing of the appeal, just to show that we want the matter to be disposed of immediately so that the defendant will know his fate. He argued that pursuant to Order 5 Rule 10 of the Federal High Court rules, the trial court lacks jurisdiction to proceed with the trial until the appeal is determined. However, David Casway, counsel to the federal government, prayed the court to ignore the defendant's application and proceed with the trial. But Niako, the judge, in her ruling, adjourned the case to await the outcome of the appeal. She adjourned the matter to November 14 for mention and update on the appeal. A federal high court in Abuja has temporarily halted further hearing in the trial of Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. Kanu was rearraigned on an amended 15-count charge bordering on treasonable felony, but on April 8, the judge struck out 8 of the 15-count charge. At the court session on Tuesday, Mike Ozekome, Kanu's lead counsel, notified the trial court that his client had on April 29 approached the Court of Appeal seeking to quash the remaining 7 counts. Azekome told the court that Kanu filed a motion on May 19 to stay further proceedings in his trial pending the outcome of his appeal. The defendant believes that the remaining 7 counts will also be struck out by the Court of Appeal, and he will be accordingly discharged and acquitted, Azekome said. My lord, appeal marked CA APJCR 625/2022 has been duly entered and the record of proceedings transferred to the Court of Appeal. We have also filed a motion for accelerated hearing of the appeal, just to show that we want the matter to be disposed of immediately so that the defendant will know his fate. He argued that pursuant to Order 5 Rule 10 of the Federal High Court rules, the trial court lacked jurisdiction with the trial until the appeal is determined. David Kanu to the federal government prayed the court to ignore the defendant's application for the trial. But Bintalu Niako, the judge, in her ruling adjourned the case to await the outcome of the appeal. She adjourned the matter to November 14 for mention and update on the appeal. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our. Please do drop by at the comment